y'all know like when you have a girl like outside of the roster, you know how like all of a sudden in the middle of the night, the like 3 out of 5 doesn't seem that bad no more. How acceptable is it to like actually act on those feelings? I'm asking for a friend, of course. I'm not thinking about it, but if I was, would that be acceptable? Is what I'm asking, I guess. I had like one of the craziest work days of all time ever. Except for those guys that were probably in the Twin Towers. That's probably still the craziest work day of all time. And that's not a 9/11 joke, bro. Shout out to all my niggas in 9/11, bro. I was tight as fuck with the pilots, bro. When I get to work, it's usually like for some reason I'm the first one there. Even though I like can't start doing work until everybody else gets there for some reason, I'll be like the first one there. Feel what I'm saying? So, and I'm on a forklift. At this point, one of my coworkers also showed up, right? So he chilling there, and we'll grabbing stuff off the forklifts, you know what I'm saying? Stuff's going good. I was like, hey, are you gonna grab that last item off the trailer, or do you want me to grab it? And he leans to look at it, and then ignore my dirty room, by the way. On my life, if you said that it's dirty, bro, you're a dick eater. But he leans a little bit. So I look what I'm talking about, and he looks at me, and then the expression just goes blank. And I was like, Jesus Christ, bro, like, okay, I'll get it. Like, what? And then he's staring, and he's looking at me, and he starts leaning a little more. I was like, oh shit, I think I know what's about to happen. And then out of nowhere, that nigga just looking at me, and then his body fully commits. So he turns, I'm like, Dave, is that enough? And he turns and looks at me. Now, mind you, doesn't everybody have, like, everybody doesn't have good, like, critical thinking skills, you know what I'm saying? I'd like to think I do. I would have liked to think I did until I just saw that happen, and then I sat there for a second, and I was like, oh my god, what do I do? And then in my head, I'm being selfish, because I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna throw up. And then I'm like, throw up? Jesus Christ, like, what about this guy? Dude, is this guy even alive? And I'm thinking, I'm like, oh my god, like, people are gonna think I did it. They're gonna think I killed this poor man. I was like, I should just run away on the forklifts right now. I should just drive away and start picking up things in the process of driving away in this forklift. So I go and I run to him, and I was like, oh my god, are you okay? And he's unconscious, so unconscious people don't respond. And I was like, oh, right. And then I ran over to my boss, I was like, boss, he passed out. And then he thought I was joking. I guess he thought I said something else. He's like, you scared me there. And I was like, no, there's somebody outside, they passed out. And they were like, they passed out. What? They passed out. And I'm like, no, really, they passed out. Shut the fuck up, Blackie. No, they passed out. And he was like, oh, they passed out. So then we all start sprinting out there, right? By the time we're getting to him, he's about coming to, you know? And they're like, Loski, gonna take him to the hospital? And I'm like, yeah. I don't know if y'all have ever seen the movie Fractured. Terrifying movie, right? It's a terrifying concept of a movie to happen in real life. Get down, Mr. President! I take him to the hospital. They do the little thing that they do when they ask everybody if they cool, you know what I'm saying? They told me, they was like, all right, and that's good enough for you. You can leave. And I was like, In the movie, the guy left and he never saw his wife or daughter again. And then I thought, and I was like, well, I don't have a wife and daughter, so like that probably isn't much of a problem for me, right? I assume. And then I was like, well, okay, and I left. So then listen, right? I go back to the shop. I walk in. They told me, they said to me, oh, by the way, we're gonna need to send you on a trip over to Lansing. I said, okay, for sure. Send me the address, right? I get sent the address, open it up, take me to a destination. I'm driving to the destination, it takes an hour and a half to get there. I finally get there, right? And it's nothing. It's just road and racist people. And it's just road, right? So I'm looking, I'm like, damn. She is hitting the fuck out. Oh. She is hitting the. Well, not this bitch though, yo. You grown as fuck. Stop playing with fucking toys. I get there, right, and it's just straight road. So there's this guy that I was supposed to meet up for like an exchange. I'm not a drug dealer, by the way. This entire thing sounds really sketchy, but it wasn't. It's official business. So I show up, and I'm here to like grab, you know what I'm saying, whatever stuff I'm supposed to grab to this guy and take it back to the shop. And then as I go to the destination, I get there, it's nothing there. So I called a guy up, right? He was like, hey. I said, hey, how did you find a Meyer in the middle of all this nowhere? And he was like, no, there was no nowhere for me. It was just a Meyer on the location that he sent. And I was like, huh. You know what I'm saying? At first I'm tripping. I was like, well, my mama always did say I'm like bad at looking for stuff. So I get on my hands and knees and I get out the car and I start looking under bushes and shit. You know, I start maybe walking around, looking behind the tree or shit. Maybe it's a Meyer right behind there. I just wasn't looking good enough. You know what I'm saying? It was not. So now I get back in my car. I call him up. I'm like, hey, would you mind sending me the location? The location to the place? And he's like, yeah, I got you, bro. So boom, then he sends it over to me, right? Sends it over to me. I click it again. The location is 130 minutes away from me, from where I was. I'm all confused and I'm thinking, I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely a setup. This is definitely a setup. I knew everything was too good to be true. My boss just killed me. I'm done for. So then I start doing what any normal person would do, you know what I'm saying, right before they're about to die. Calling my ex on the phone. I'm joking. I'm joking. But on the way home, I'm like, you know what? I gotta stop for gas. This is where shit starts getting fucking weird. I'm like, you know, I gotta stop for gas. I go to this gas station, right? Get to this gas station, walk in, the entire building stops. Everybody's staring at me. Is there a reason that these fish fly? Or... So I'm at this gas station. The entire building stops. Everybody starts staring at me, right? I'm looking at my outfit, and I was like, I definitely don't got anything on for real. You know what I'm saying? It's something like, so they can't be for that reason. Then I look at everybody else, and I look at my skin color, and I was like, oh, it's because I'm melanated. So then, I'm not fighting your big ass, bro. You're like a fucking big kid fighting with kids in the playground. Like, nigga, go home. Nigga, stop fighting, bro. I'm not fucking having fun with you, bro. This is damn near assault. So then, boom, right? I do my due, and I get up out of there, because I'm not trying to get, I wasn't trying to end up in the movie Get Out, because the girl at the cash register was actually very attractive, and I was definitely okay with staying in this racist town if it was for her. But I wasn't trying to be a part of the movie Get Out, so I left. So I leave, I get my shit, right hand on the Bible, word to my nigga Lil Steve, this shit happened, right? I walk out, it's this old guy that gets out of his pickup truck right beside my truck. You know what I'm saying? He's staring at the company truck I'm driving. He looks at me, and he says, what are you doing getting that close to that truck, boy? And I was like, Jesus Christ, dude, that's a funny way to pronounce Carlos. And then I was like, wait a minute, how would he even know my name? You know what, my name's not Boy at all now that I think about it. I'm all confused, right? I look at him and I'm thinking to myself, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, this guy has no idea how many Mortal Kombat combos I know. He doesn't know that he's messing with the wrong guy. I haven't used any of them, like in real life yet. I've only did it in the game, but I know the up, down, downs, left, rights, my nigga, I will fuck you up. So I choose peace, right? I choose to just get in my car and to just leave. I chose peace, man. I did. I feel like a good Samaritan, bro. I did. I feel like I've always had the biggest infatuation with learning like a martial art. And it's not even because like I want to fight people. I just want to learn it for my fiance eventually. You know? Not like in the manner like that I would beat her, but she's gonna be my fiance, you know? Like I feel like when I get on one knee to propose, I should be fully prepared for her to say no. And in the slight chance that she does say no, since I'm already on one knee, the uppercut from hell that she'd be receiving would only be detrimental if I did a martial art, you know. And in that same case, I would never do anything like that and let it get out. So then I'd have to kill everybody else in the room too. There's no way anybody has to leave that room, bro. She's getting uppercut and everybody else dies. That's fucked up. All because she want to be selfish. Why would we say no? If I'm about to say no to somebody's marriage, I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna pull him aside, bro. I'm like, listen, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I don't fuck with you like that, gang. I thought we was like this. All these dates, we've been dating for 4 years, bro. I thought we was just having fun, kind of vibing type of thing, bro. You not vibing. Like, I'm not really fucking with this. But there's no way in front of all of those people, I'm gonna say no. That sounds insane. That does not sound right. But no, on a serious note, it's never made sense to me, like, how niggas beat their wives. I'm not, no, look. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because them niggas should all be in jail. Anyway, so I refuse to believe you take a few shots of alcohol. You feeling good with your friends. Everybody's like, yeah, what are you going to do after this? And they're like, oh, bro, probably another party. What about you? It's like, I don't know, bro. Probably gonna beat the fuck out of my wife. What else would I do with 3 shots of Henny in my system, bro? Like this, it actually, it actually doesn't make sense to me. I have so many friends that overtell like that, bro. It's unbelievable. Not overtell like they're gonna beat their girls or anything, just like in general. I remember there was this time, y'all ever had a friend that they're so like good looking, you know what I'm saying? Every girl just comes easy to them. Like they never had no issue, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you be chilling with your nigga. Casual day, as fuck, right? Yeah, bro, I'm really fuck with this girl, bro. I don't know, I kinda like her. Oh, who you talking about, so-and-so? Oh yeah, I fucked her already, bro. And just kind of leave looking at him like, why would you tell me that? And then like, yeah, and I fucked her dog too, bro. I fucked her and her dog. Her dog and her. She asked me to, bro. She weird, bro. You don't want to fuck with her.